Yes, sir. You know the vibes. It's your boy Leeky Bandz. You are now tuned in with Leeky Bandz TV. I got my boy Mack Genetics with me. This is episode 24 exclusively. So, yo, check me out. Check me out. Check me out. It's Tuesday. We feeling good. We're going to talk about a lot of shit. We're going to talk about a lot of shit. See, we always love talking about elevating. The last live we did, it was special. It was real special. So, we're going to give y'all part two of that. We're going to give y'all a different type of energy. And what I love about Mack's mind and the way he think is, it's open-minded. It's not just some closed-minded shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I love always conversing with this cat right here, bro. Like this is really a dope moment. I feel like, I'm honored to even be speaking with you right now.
No, I appreciate it, bro.
So I want to start off by just getting that out the way. And for anybody who may not be familiar with me or Mack, I am Leeky Bandz, the rapper. Do music, a little bit of everything. I like to put my hands in everything. I like to dibble dabble here and there. But my boy Mack Genetics is in the clothing, and same with him as well. So I'm gonna let him do his little introduction for who he is as well. I ain't gonna try to sit over here and talk for my boy. Let him get his shit off.
So I'm Mack Genetics. I'm from Brooklyn. Someone consider East New York, Starrett City. Someone know that Spring Creek. I'm just somebody that came into the weed growing business as far as like having a passion of growing weed, and out of that turned into me wanting to have my own clothing brand because I've always been into fashion.
That's fire. No, you getting too don't dig that far yet. No,
yeah,
I got you.
Okay.
Chill, I got you. You fucking it up for me now.
All right, my fault.
I got some questions I want to get to.
Right.
I got some questions I want to get to for you, for real. All right, so I'm gonna get straight to it. Nah, damn. See, all right, look, little intro. It's your boy Leeky Bandz, episode 24. For anybody who may have missed out on the beginning, let's get it. When you get in the building, please let me know you are in the building. Like, comment, share. Make sure you follow, subscribe. All of those are free to do. None of those things cost money to do. So let's start off with that. Let's get that out the way. I appreciate everybody that be tuning in after the live streams, during the live streams, no matter when you are joining. I appreciate you 100% from the bottom of my heart. Let's get that out the way. Mack is in the building with us. I want to welcome him. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Instagram at Mack Genetics Clothing. And the first question that I had, you already answered. You already answered for me. You already answered for I swear to God. Look, it's about to get up there. That's why I said, yo, you fucked it up for me.
Oh,
I was gonna get there. I'm like, yo. So now I gotta skip the weed and we gotta go straight to clothing. Because you already done briefly got into that, and I somewhat cut you off. So if you want to finish off of, where I cut you off at, let's get it.
All right, bet. So from the weed, it came into clothing because at one point I needed a logo for my grow page, and the logo came out so fire. Shout out to Mas. I got recommended him by the 10. One of the 10 boys, Sayola, recommended me to Mas, and Mas did most of my stuff for Mack Genetics. And so the logo was so dope or whatever. I said, you know what? Let me go into making it into clothing. And so that's what I did. Hold on 1 second.
You Gucci, bro. Take your time. You good?
Yo, I'm on the podcast. Go ahead. So
yes, sir.
One of the things is when he did the logo, it came out so fire that I said, you know what? Let me put it on clothing, and that's what I did. But coming into the game, the reason why Leeky hit me up and he said, what should we talk about or whatever? And the reason why I said, well, let's talk about elevating. I don't want to get too much deep into it. I'm gonna let him get his questions off. But I noticed that a lot of us as a people, we get stopped in our tracks. We get stopped in our tracks when we have a little bit of trial, a little bit of tribulation. You know what I mean? We get stopped in our tracks. So what it made me realize was that sometimes when you're going through certain things in life, what might stop you in your tracks, if you don't let it, you'll keep prospering. And a lot of times people get stopped in their tracks and they say, you know what? They give up. And at one point, when I was doing my growing, I did get to a point where I was fed up. I was fed up and I was like, you know what? Let me take a break from this. Let me get my mind right. Because you can't do something until you have your mind right. And so I realized you can't do everything by yourself. You need to have a team. One of the things Leeky was talking about on his last episode was like, you could be a creator or whatever, or you could be an artist, but you might not know how to manage yourself. You feel what I'm saying? So you might need somebody to lead you in that direction, to where they can put you on to doing different things. So people have to know how to stay in their lane. You feel what
Yes.
I'm saying? And that's
Yes.
one thing I realized. I had to learn how to stay in my lane and know what's good for me and what's not good for me. Know what type of people to include in my circle and when
Yep.
not people. And you can't share all your ideas.
That's enough. Yo, bro.
Because it's an
It
idea
took
that
me
I got
so
for
long
something
to
else
learn
I'm gonna
that.
do, but I can't share that right now. We can't
Yup.
share. You
You
feel what I'm
can't.
saying? Like,
Then once we throw it out there, somebody will just fucking take
what's
the
your drink?
idea and make it look like it's nothing.
You know what I
Just
mean?
ruin the
So
whole idea. So I totally agree with that.
that's
Yeah.
a fact. That's a
And
fact.
that's something that we do too. We feel the need that we have to like, yo, I'm doing this. I gotta showcase it. I gotta
Right.
show it off. Like,
Right.
what? We gotta know about this.
It's not
This is
even ready
hard.
yet. It's not
Yes.
even your package, your product
Yes.
or whatever. You want to show it to everybody. That's like, I remember one time, like I remember I did this. I said, I went over to Shice Bubs and I just
Yeah.
had it. Yeah, I just made this. I just like
Shout out
the
to
shit
Shice
wasn't
Bubs too.
the shit wasn't
Shout
shout
out
out
to
the
him.
Bubs. Shout out the Bubs. The shit wasn't cured or nothing. And I bought it to him, but I was so happy with, yo, this is something that I produced. He looked at it,
Oh.
he looked at it and smelt it. He said, yo, it smells fire. It smells fire, but
Yo.
he can't smoke this because it's not ready yet. But he told
Oh.
me, he said, yo, keep doing what you doing because you on to something. You
But
feel
at
what I'm
least he
saying?
gave
He
you the
was like, yo,
game,
yeah. He was like, yo,
you
keep
know?
doing what you doing. Same thing when I seen with the
That's
clothing.
dope.
Same thing. I recently saw Troy Ave when he did the Dare Hate I Won tour and thing. People
Yeah.
got what they say to, people got what they have to say about them or whatever. But when one
Hell
of my
yeah.
peoples found out that he threw my bucket hat on, he changed his opinion. He was like, well, you know what? If he
It
would
is
do
kind
that
of
for my
fly.
mans, right? He said if he would do
I
that for
could
my
do that.
mans, then you know what? Maybe you feel what I'm saying. Maybe
And
I'm
that's
my
another thing too that we have a hard time with compartmentalizing too for business owners, small business owners, creators. That's something. I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, like because for a long time, right? It would be hard for me to compartmentalize and take in the fact that my friends may not be being fake to me, or they may not be, like because we may think, oh shit, you ain't supporting me, like you ain't buy my shit, you ain't supporting me. Like we just expect our friends to just buy our product just because they're
yeah,
our friends.
nah, they not
When
going.
yeah, like
They not.
but now that I'm saying it, it's like where does that even? Why do we even think that?
Right,
So the
right,
fact that you was able to go about, yo, I got this person rocking my shit, and then
yeah,
it's showing somebody around you, oh nah, you got this design, because we're so involved so much that we overlook shit. So we
yep,
tend to overlook detail.
yep,
And once we're overlooking the detail, that's when it's over.
yep.
That's when it's over. So I felt like that was a very important gem that you threw out there. The fact of, yo, I had somebody else rocking my bucket hat, and then it grew into, yo, my friend even had a different opinion on that after. Because it may take for us to make moves like that
That's a
in
fact.
general to get our people that's next to us to wake up. Because why? You know why they seeing it different? Because they're looking at it from the perspective of, yo, I'm with this nigga 24. I know this nigga.
Right,
So when they see something that you haven't brought to them in
right,
front of them, like, yo, look, that shit I got, they don't feel intimidated by it. It's like,
right,
yo, you
right.
had this and you didn't tell me. Yo, I want in. I want to cop it. I want to support it anyway. How like, so I kind of appreciate that too, and I honestly feel like as creators, we should really compartmentalize that and understand these things because it'll really help our approach to creation.
Absolutely,
It'll help the approach so much. So I'm
absolutely.
glad that that's something that you got out the way early into this podcast.
Absolutely,
Like,
because there's nothing wrong with, see, because Shice was real with me. You know what I mean? And he let me know,
Yeah.
like, I'm another story. He threw some shit. I had this custom made Mack Genetics. It was a custom made Mack Genetics mug or whatever, right? And I had left it at some event that he threw. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Drama King, because he was in the building. And so when I left it, I remember I went to get some herb from him or whatever. I went to his spot and I was like, yo, I had left this bottle or whatever at this joint, you threw or whatever. And he said, y'all be right back. And he came out with it. He was like, oh, this? I said, yeah. He said, yo. He said, yo. I kept this. He said, this joint is tough. I said, yo, you know what? I said, yo, I don't even want it back. I said, you can have it, because it meant so much to me that he was telling me straight up, because he's with the Smokers Club and everything, that he said, yo, this shit is hot right here. I said, yo, you can have it.
That's
And
hard.
I come from an era where it's like, yo, just be yourself. Not everybody was a gangster. Everybody was a shooter and shit like that. If you could just be yourself, there's a saying that real recognize real. And people going to respect that.
Facts.
People going to respect that. I was never in the gang. I never wanted to be in the gang, but people gonna respect
gangbangers and these street people, they don't understand why I don't get along with them.
Yeah.
And that is exactly why. They think, yo, what? I'm real. I'm street. What? And you don't respect me, Leeky? What? You don't want to rap with me? You know how many rappers I got beef with because of that idea? That, yo, I'm real, nigga. You see all these real niggas with me? Leek, you don't respect
me? Are you affiliated with these people, so you're automatically supposed to do a song with them?
Yes.
Yeah, like, no, it don't work like that.
It's like, yo, bro, you gotta ask yourself how I'm even affiliated with some of these artists. It's like, yo, it's not because of I'm the real street guy. No. Any artist that's familiar with me or that respects me in music is simply because of the talent. It's simply because, yo, I like that you doing this and everybody else doing this shit, or you're willing to go try to test out a new sound while everybody's willing to go do the same sound or whatever it is. So it's really like learning that. And these conversations build that. It builds more of us. Like, you get what I'm saying? Growing up, we would only have a small percentage of platforms that we can get these conversations on. You gotta think, just right now, we speaking to Facebook and YouTube just right now. Look, once this shit in, it's gonna be chopped up, clipped up, and we speaking on 80 different platforms, 80 different channels, our opinions that can move and shift and impact so many people or whoever gets to watch it and is actually paying attention. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody just thinks, yo, I gotta put out content. I gotta get the best camera. Let me have the best quality. They come with the best quality.
It's not genuine though.
Yeah, for the most shittiest content. So then when people come across it, we don't even want to see it unless you fighting or doing some dumb shit. Yo, do something to get my attention. Because I didn't click your shit. You got this whole setup. We clicked it, and then we go in there. For after a year, we realized, yo, this shit was killing us. Damn.
Are you gonna get some academic shit? You're gonna get a heckler. You're gonna be somewhere in Jersey and gonna get a heckler on your show. Yo, because now you're starting to, you know what I mean? You're starting to pop out a little bit more.
I'm telling you, I've already been getting them. Yo, right before I started the podcast, I had this guy. I'm surprised he's not commenting right now. He usually comments on every live stream. Yo, I'm in Brooklyn, outside of the barber. Guy runs up behind. I just done left from shopping at 3 different stores. This nigga done watch me leave every store.
What?
To the last store, you heard? He got pictures of me leaving each store because he put up a little video collage shit. So I'm like, yo, you prepped.
Stalker shit.
He comes sneak me from behind with like a knife or some shit. He's screaming, yo, I'm gonna stab you, nigga. I'm gonna cut you, nigga.
Oh, this Leeky Bandz?
Yeah, this Leeky Bandz. Yeah. But he got the camera out. So at first, I'm just so lost because, you know, we from the hood. So whether you street or not, nigga, you from the hood, you got that one aggressive friend that, nigga, they catch you, yo, nigga, yeah, nigga, it's me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it's that for the first 1 or 2 seconds. After 2 seconds, it clicks in my head, yo, who the fuck are you? So I turn around and I'm starting to pull a ski mask down. But he's recording and he's trying to stab at the same time. Me, I can't even gain the energy to want to hurt you because I'm trying to figure out who the fuck are you? I pulled the ski mask down. It's like this fucking photographer, videographer that has been DMing me. And he's basically was mad that I like stopped messaging him. So what happened was he messaged me. He's like, yo, I'm from New York, NYC. I'm a videographer. I'm trying to expand. Yo, just from that message, bro. Just like how you said we connected. Just from that message, bro. I replied, sent him my address. Yo, come over here, come film. I had him filming with Fat Ricky. At this time, Fat Ricky is manager Stunner Gambino. Just signed Too Rare. So just signed Too Rare to Atlantic, to this little sub label at Atlantic. So I'm looking at it like, yo, you say you're trying to get into videographer. I'm introducing you to the guy who manages about 5 of the newest acts that's popping. These niggas doing better numbers than me at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, in my head, I'm like, yo, if somebody say they love me or they want to see me win, that's your way of showing me you want to see me win. If I say, yo, Mac, I want to see you win, I'm gonna do something in this form.
Right.
Yo, come on the podcast. Let's do this. Let's chop it up. Let's meet.
Yeah.
Let's do a collab. Like,
You know,
that's how
and it's
I'm gonna
crazy
show
because we
I
never
respect
linked up.
what
We
you're
never
doing.
linked up in real life, but you so real that you say, yo, I'm gonna bring him on a platform. You know what I mean? Just so he could get his stuff off, and that's real shit.
And
Now,
that was
one of
because
my
I'm like, every conversation is some shit that
yeah,
I agree with from you. I'm like, yo, nigga,
yeah,
people need to hear more from this cat. What the fuck? Nah. Got it. That's why when we had that conversation on Instagram, I'm like, yo,
yeah,
for
yeah,
that conversation, I'm surprised they even let us be live for that long, bro.
yeah,
With that
yeah, yeah,
conversation
yeah,
we was
yeah,
having. Like,
yeah,
it gets deep. They usually cut me
yeah,
off. So
yeah,
while you was getting to get it, I'm like, yo, thank you. Thank you. Because if I say this shit, I got the blue check.
yeah.
They gonna censor and cut. Yo,
Because
and you
it's a
can't go
lot more
live
shit
now.
we're gonna get into. But
Yes.
we're gonna save it. We're not gonna put so much out right now because
Nah.
it gets more intricate. It do get
Yes.
more intricate about the stuff we want to talk about.
Yes.
But
And that was natural flow. Like, you
yeah,
was probably just scrolling, was in the
yeah,
mood to, you feel me, to be talking
yeah.
about, oh, word, niggas, like, this what we
But
talk.
you were
Oh,
saying some
say
real shit.
less.
You would see if I scroll in and I tap in on a rapper and they just talking about some bullshit or whatever, then I'm gonna exit stage left.
Yeah, let me come
You
back.
know what I mean?
Maybe
Yeah,
when you in the
like this
studio, I
ain't
want to
he ain't
see that.
saying
Like,
nothing. You know what I mean? Because a nigga could simply with social media today, a lot of niggas go on there. They go on there to see women shaking their ass. You feel what I'm
yes,
saying? They go on there to see entertainment and shit. I'm going over there to build.
to build and
You
learn
feel what
as
I'm saying?
well,
It
too. Like,
and I got a mentor. I'm not gonna say too much right now, but I got a mentor who's working with me. Who I'm fortunate that he actually took time out to say, you know what? I'm gonna help you out, Mac. I'm gonna put you on game because it's not a
fire.
lot of it's not a lot of black people that do shit like that. The same shit that you're doing is not a
Yeah,
lot of black people that do shit like
that's a
that.
fact.
So
That's
you
a
know,
fact.
I'm
And
gonna say
even
certain
this,
gems
bro,
for
was
what
hard.
he's
Like,
got going on because he's got his own shit. You know what I mean that we're gonna do. But what I
yeah.
would say is it would be dope if we all three came on one day. If we
Hell
all
yeah.
three and we chopped up game. You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I'm
Because
open to that.
he's
I'm
definitely
open to that.
somebody that I want to introduce you to
This
too.
is, yo, bro, these are the conversations that I want to have. And especially if you like, yo, nigga, we ain't the only people out here talking like this. Like, that's what this platform is for, bro. We here to talk about shit that nobody else feels the need to talk about. Oh,
Right.
nah, nobody want to copy. There's an audience that want to hear this shit. I be
That's a
wanting to
fact.
hear this shit. When I'm not live, I'm listening to shit like this that I'm learning from.
That's
And
a
then
fact.
I'm like, copy. Yo, this is what's missing. This just helped me. Yo, this is what I feel is missing that I feel can help some other people after me or before me. So the fact that, you thinking like that, like, bro, I'll never be like, nah, nigga, we can't have somebody on. What? This is what this platform is for, bro. Even if niggas is like, yo, we got an idea, I want to run with just me and him, nigga, y'all run that. Nigga, I'll sit here and help y'all produce this shit so that way
Mhm.
we can get this information out.
Mhm.
We're sharing quality content. That's really what I'm focused on. Like,
Mhm.
everybody's coming with these platforms and it's getting sadder
It's
because
not
we have
genuine.
more control than ever. So it's like, yo, how we get the ownership and the love is gone now. But then when we ain't own none of this shit, we got all the emotion attached to it.
Great artists.
So, I think he's done.
Oh, God.
So let me ask you something, Leeky. Have you
Yeah.
ever thought about what you said, branding out?
Ask him if he ever thought about, because you know sometimes when you're a rapper,
We hear him too. If he could speak a little louder, we hear him
Here,
clearly.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hear you. Go ahead.
So what I was saying was, I was saying more or less like, you know, most rappers and stuff like that, if you look at the history of rap, like, you know, you look at what Jay-Z did with the team that he had.
Yep.
Everybody's not, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's disappeared, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you look at Nas, majority of the people that he had with him, they disappeared. Only thing he's
Yes.
doing good is where he allowed, as he's older in his career, he was able to allow Dave East just to do his thing.
Yes.
That's because he's
These are the
pretty much,
topics that we love to talk about. Go ahead.
yeah. So what I was saying was, with that being said, have you ever thought about, since you're a rapper, right? You can
Yeah.
write songs, and it's also great to write for somebody else and,
Yes.
you know, in another
Yes.
perspective. Have you ever thought about finding somebody with your platform? Because there's a lot of
Yeah.
people that gonna come and say, hey, yo, listen, look, Leeky, right?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, look, I got this little song and shit. You want to hear it? You know what I'm saying? Because most people, what I would look at it as, with our egos is gonna stop our money. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying?
And
And now, mhm,
that would be my response is a lot of things are way more easier said than done.
got you.
So like what you saying is what part of what I do every day. That's what we
Yeah,
doing every day. Like Mac know that. We got 257 content creators that I work with and
got
manage.
you.
But as far as the rest of these artists, the 257 that I work with is the ones that decided to, yo, I'm actually listen to this nigga.
Yeah.
Some other people, they go with what looks good.
Got you.
So like Nas was able to come with Dave East once he realized, nigga, I'm in this shit for 30,
Yeah,
40 plus
he's
years,
already
nigga.
in.
Yo,
So that's
I
what I'm saying. That's
when
what
he
I'm saying.
understand that, yo,
So,
these labels don't dictate what
yeah,
we do and what we say.
yeah. But
At
Nas,
first, the
not the,
program controlled how you speak. So
yeah,
if Nas wanted to go out and let's say if Nas wanted to make AZ on a level that Nas is on in hip hop, right?
yeah,
He may not go to take that approach back then, just because if the labels is going to Nas saying, yo, Nas, we rocking with you. Yeah,
yeah.
AZ cool, but he don't got the image, it's this, it's that, it's that.
Got
He
you.
gotta put a shiny suit on. You don't have to do anything. Just do that, and we're gonna fund you.
Yeah,
It then kind of makes you say, all right, yo, let's do it what's working until we can get get on board. And
got
that's kind of what a lot of the older artists did. Like I feel like Rockefeller had one of the best imprints after, because if you really think about it, right? Beanie Siegel made millions.
yeah,
A mill, like every artist has
yeah.
made millions, whether they
Okay.
like it or not.
They
Whether
didn't
they
capitalize off of it.
yes. Now what they didn't do
That's
was
not
take their
Jay's fault,
millions
though.
and expand.
Yeah,
So that's not his fault. Diddy, on the other hand, and some of the other record labels, it becomes a bit more fishy just
yeah,
because it was way more control. Jay, they get mad at Jay because like any artist that's mad at Jay with Rockefeller, it's more so like, yo, nigga, you ain't give us I thought it was a friendship. It's kind of what they be. Yo, you could have taught. You
It's a
could have taught
business
us
ship.
how to be on
Hey,
your level too.
yo, it's a business ship.
Yes. So that's why even with some of these new artists, which you talk, I love that you started off with that because
Yeah,
that is what I've been trying to master. That is
I think,
kind of the
listen,
era that got me into music. Go ahead.
I think with the communicational skills that I like when I hear you, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, King.
I hear a lot of education. I hear a lot of good talk when you speak. I think you can grab somebody in the headlock and write some songs for them.
Hell
But
yeah. I've done that a few times. That YK Osiris, he's from Florida.
yeah,
He done worked with Drake.
you got to get the paperwork right
Work
though.
for him. No, I'm
Paperwork
only
right.
saying stuff that's paperwork.
Got you.
I can't talk like this.
Got you.
And just sell this.
Got you.
What is it? You think I'm just talking like this to just give this
Got
away? No,
Got
there's a reason
like
why
that.
YK Osiris has a cute chain on his neck while I
Yeah.
sit around every month and wait for my dividends and my
Got
payouts.
Got
There's
you.
records that my name is not even on, that I have the publishing for, that I have either
Got
the
you.
rights, the masters, even my features and my songs I own with these
Got you.
major record labels too.
Got
So
you.
yeah, I'm not just talking this shit that I'm not living.
Got you.
No. But
Go.
that's where the difference
I
becomes
like
in
that.
that because it sounds too good to be true. See,
Facts.
I'm one of them niggas that I say what it is because I don't like the flabbergasting. I
Got
don't
you.
like all of that, like trying to make it sweet for me or trying to like hide things. Cause then when I get smacked in the fucking head or something stings me, I'm gonna want to know why the fuck I got stung.
Got you.
See, people will be like, yeah, there's bees. That's what rappers do to the younger community. Yeah,
Got you.
there's bees. Yo, Illuminati. They don't tell niggas what the real deal is. So
Yeah.
the idea with selling the soul, with all of these older hip hop people have never expressed to people, the idea of selling your soul is what I just broke down to you, where you get so scared, where you feel like you have to listen to them.
Yeah.
So now when they're coming in your studios, they like, oh, you can't make a hook. You can't make a pop song. You have no radio record. now in your head, it done fucked up your creativity. Because
You're
now
right.
you're thinking about making a radio record. That is what people mean that is in the industry. That
Yeah.
mean I ain't selling my soul, or that nigga sold his soul. That is the metaphor there. People
Yeah.
be thinking like you go into a room and you sell your soul. That's not the
Yeah.
exchange that happens. It's the exchange to where you gradually become something that you have never been.
Got
You
you.
gradually start moving a way you never moved. You start thinking that putting your people on is gonna damage you.
Got
Those
you.
are the people that sold their
And
soul.
you got to cut off the Dame
Yes.
dashes in order to go up.
Yes. See, I'm the Dame Dash. So when Dame Dash talk, it's either too harsh
Yeah.
or it sound too good to be true.
Or
So,
it's
but when Dame's
non-humble. Or
speaking,
it's non-humble.
Dame is the reason why I got into this industry.
Got you.
So a lot of niggas don't like me because listen to who got me into this shit. This nigga put me in a movie.
Got you.
After that movie, I got a record with L Cool J, first nigga to sign to Def Jam, one of the first people to expand hip hop,
That's
the
what's
first
up.
person to bring marketing and finance really to hip hop.
That's what's up.
So you get what I'm saying? Like I just looked at it from that standpoint. It was always business, and how do we expand this culture? Because where we at even today is horrible. We on
Yeah.
the 50th anniversary, and look at it.
It look like
Controlled by white people. It looks like shit.
Yeah.
It's controlled by the people at the top that don't know what's going on. See, now if that shit is controlled by even, let's say, if Diddy, Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
and Jay-Z and 50 Cent owned the BET Awards alone.
Yeah.
The fuck? You tell me what awards gonna be, but you tell me if a Grammy, a VMA, please let me know what award show Urban is gonna be bigger than that. It's gonna get more viewership than that, more pay-per-view,
Yeah.
more watch time. So what they do is they put up the money to put the black nigga in their Pepsi Cola station or arena. And then we go and take $1 million to perform at their $1 billion arena.
Yeah.
And that's what me and Mack was talking about. So when I get to share that information with these young cats, you got to remember, I'm 21.
Mm-hmm.
The information I know is from me learning this since 10-8, from 12, for me wanting to know more. Some young niggas don't want to know.
You're right. Because
So you got some niggas like, yeah. So when these niggas talking about drill, you think they want me to write a song, like write a new Chris Brown record for them, or write a new R&B single for them, or a new radio record for them?
They
No,
want you to spin the
I
block.
know how to write this drill shit, write the spin a block. Is that what I want to produce for our culture?
Nope.
No. So if me ghostwriting, it's not gonna be drill rap for these niggas. So that's why we don't have that. It may be a drill beat, but it's gonna be me taking them to a different experience there. Like be creative. Be creative. That's what I'm gonna do. So nigga, I'll fuck around and do the message on a drill beat, where I'm giving them the message form of drill. Like where it's drill. We talking about spinning, but it's a message.
The consequences.
Yes. We're gonna give you the understanding of it. Here's
like
the pros,
right
here's
here.
the cons right here.
Yeah,
we spent that nigga block and I got locked up and this nigga snitched on me.
Yeah.
Do I like that? No, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't want to be in this hood. Nigga, I'm gonna talk like that. Like, so that's why these young niggas ain't got no Leeky Bandz writtens. Because these niggas don't even want that. Some of these cats, I don't want to like shun all of them. A lot of these new niggas respect me and appreciate me. They appreciate me because as far as this deal wave and you being under 18,
you independent?
Out.
Yeah,
I'm independent.
All right.
I was 12 years
old.
old. I was 12 years old working with majors.
Okay. Sounding like that, you better be.
Yeah.
I talk that
I'm
shit.
totally independent. Because why?
Like
Why would I keep going in to get advances? Am I trying to look like these young cats? I even respect them doing it. But here's the thing. When they come to me after signing the deal, yo, what you doing? Got the deal? Yo, what's up? Trying to buy some property? What you trying to do? Yo, create an app. Create a subscription. Yo, you know you could. Are you not selling merch? You know your deal don't consist of, it's not a 360. You could sell your merch.
Gotta add something.
No, they don't get your touring.
Yeah, add them on my shit.
Go find a touring agency so that way you can go work. You can get a bag from touring. You could go, and these are all things that you don't have to get fucked out of. Before you had to, like, in order to get $1 million, you got to give up your publishing and your distribution and this and your touring and merch. Yo, now you know what niggas getting $1.5 million for now? Yo, let me get 3 records on Apple Music only. for 5 years.
Wow.
That's what these new deals is.
Wow.
Yo, before, that's why Mace went to go preach. Cause nigga, I'm locked in for 10 albums for $3.5 million. It's been 8 years now.
Nah,
You tell me
Jimmy
with
said the Goonie
3.5
Goon
million.
Goons, bro. He
Yeah.
did
It was more than that. Nah, it was more than that. No, so look, right? You can't listen. If you sign for let's say everybody talked about Mace deal. Mace got about like $3 to $6 million on that deal, right?
Yeah.
This was like a 5-album deal, if I'm not bugging. It's like a 5-6 album deal. Yo, time goes by. He was popping from 1994 to like 1996, they said. If I'm not mistaken, not even, I think 1994 to like 1996. Oh,
96, yeah.
So he was only popping for a
over.
minimum of like 2 to 3 years. Now think about this, right? If you're only popping for that time span and they got you in here for 5 albums and you're starting to dry down and you're only on your second album, that means the money is already gone. You get what I'm getting at?
So you're gonna be working
time
for them.
span.
You working for at that time, like what you're basically
so
working
he's working for them
now.
and he's beefing in the streets.
Yeah.
He
So
ain't
he's
just leave
broke.
because of no Goonie Goons. No,
Yeah.
I left because I'm not trying to spend my last meal on killing niggas. So what I'm gonna do is just go to the church and stay away.
Yeah.
Hopefully niggas forget about me and forget about this beef, and I
Yeah.
come back around. And what happened? Niggas still ended up beefing or whatever. A few people got arrested, people died, and what happened? This nigga left the church and came back.
Yeah. Now he just reinvented himself, or it is what it
Yeah.
is.
So why people have to reinvent themselves is because we go through situations like that. And what I do to artists, every artist that I come across, I'm speaking with them. I'm very vocal.
Yeah.
And that becomes too much like, yo, we just trying to make music. Nigga, like niggas just want to make music sometimes for them. I'm like, yo, I get that, but they don't understand with me. You can't just make music with me if we're not understanding the business, because we got to understand shit. If I pay for the studio session and I pay for the beat, I don't know where you expecting to own anything at. So that's why I like to have these conversations with niggas, because that's one thing rappers forget. So they be so quick to take the money from the labels, but then once the labels is taking, a little bit extra on top of what they gave them, then it's a problem.
Facts.
And that's what they have been sharing with people. It's been a bunch of disgruntled employees coming out to speak. That's not the truth. That's why you don't see Jay-Z talking this shit that I'm talking. I'm not even a disgruntled employee. So for me talking this shit, it's very like dangerous for me. It's dangerous. Yeah. My audience really don't be wanting me talking on some of this shit because they know, yo, you giving out too much information. We don't even appreciate this right now. Yeah. They're going to smoke your boots for this. What are you doing? Because I'm coming out and I'm saying, yo, nigga, this is what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Cancel culture.
They're investing in, all right, make sure he can't get on this platform. Make sure he doesn't get past 100 views. Make sure this nigga don't go no further than there.
Blackball.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, yeah, stay right there. You can talk there, though. Once you come speaking up here about that, and you wake our slaves up, we got a problem. So look, kick you out the house.
So with that being said, you don't want them to Kyrie Irving you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you do have a lot of, like, I'm going to follow you too on the gram.
Appreciate it, King.
I wish nothing but the great success for you. You know what I'm saying?
Much love. Same to you too, big bro.
You know what I'm saying? But I could see sometimes a little bit on what you said. Sometimes we got to listen to what we say.
Yes.
And sometimes you could slow it down a little bit.
That's what it is.
Your knowledge right now, they're not ready for. So they will black.
It overflows.
You see what I'm saying? So I think a little bit you can keep that creativity. You know what I'm saying? Level of your artistry to keep talking about that.
Majorly. I appreciate you for that big time. See, this is why I could talk like that, because I'm sorry, but I may need you to repeat it because I'm about to write that down so I can actually put it into action.
Got you. I'm about to add you on. So basically, you need to pretty much start to listen to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want them to. Because what you just said was they can do this. So you got to understand that you don't want them to do that. You don't want them to Kyrie Irving you. You want to keep it. You want to keep it music wise. Because listen, we could talk about this shit all day.
Yeah,
I understand you. You know what I'm saying? You like an old soul with a young age. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about this shit all day, but sometimes with dumbing it down, they not. You know what I'm saying? Because you can, not saying that like you're gonna fuck up your money, but you just don't want them to understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't like
It
a nigga
scares
like
you.
you. Hey, yo, listen. What you think
It's
they
like,
do
yo,
with
it's
Malcolm
perfectly
X?
fine like this, and you come and talk about some.
They don't want
Oh,
no
move
Malcolm
the
X.
couch and move this. Yeah, it's
Hey,
like,
yo,
nah, it's good
listen.
right there, the way it is.
Yo, look, it's great how you look.
We need a dope boy.
Every
We
black
need a dope
leader.
boy.
Yup.
We need a dope boy.
Exactly.
Yo, I
We don't want to hear that shit.
got
Yo,
you, Mac.
look.
I got you.
Yo, every black leader, you have to look at every black leader. Look at them.
Yo,
They front page them.
You right. I know you right.
They front page them.
I
And if
do,
not,
yo. I'll be getting caught up. I get caught up in the same shit
Nah,
that happened. That
but you
I
gotta
get caught up.
listen.
To where you like, nah, I know how to work the program. Let
Nah.
me work it on this.
Nope.
Nah, nigga,
nope,
you don't.
Nope.
You ain't bigger than
You
the
gotta
program. It's the
keep it
program.
simple.
It's been there.
Hey, yo, them old dudes in the back of the day, they used to say, "Kiss, keep it simple, stupid."
Hell yeah. And I'm
You
learning that too. I'm learning that.
Yo, look, when this is what I would do. Like if I was somebody like you, I would use the platform, your platform, and keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing. You're not settling for less. But once you're ready to say I'm retired, I made enough money, I'm gonna tell all you motherfuckers how I feel. I quit.
I got you. That's where I've been messing up at. That's where I've been messing up at.
Because
I didn't even retire yet. And I'm like, yo,
Nope.
just because I know I'm about to retire, I'm on y'all ass.
Yo,
and
listen,
that's where it's like, yo, you
if I was a white guy now, if I was a white dude right now with money, and I was in tune with what's going on right now in this of you talking, I'm not
even like that. It's like, yo, keep that nigga there. Like
keep him away from all of these.
Keep him away.
Niggas. That's shit. Like, yo, look. You're the what's that?
And they
You're
did that with the rappers. Yo, the ones that was stopping to listen, they managers.
Yeah.
Was building beef with me. So now niggas gotta my manager said this. What?
Yo, listen,
what the fuck is going on here?
Listen. Hey, yo, listen, I'm gonna put you like this, right? You're the information that will destroy all the insurance policies out here. I'm gonna tell you, you like so we had that. So in Chicago and New York City, if they had insurance on all of these black kids.
He talking about I gotta be a ghostwriter. Damn.
Yo,
nigga, that's flying over heads right there.
Yo, I'm saying, you gotta understand, them motherfuckers would have been like, we gotta get rid of him.
That's totally.
So we can't kill nobody now because everybody got insurance.
Hell yeah.
So they don't want people like you. They don't want Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving didn't even do the movie. He just liked the fucking shit.
Hell yeah, that's a fact. So I appreciate that too, because I needed that. I be getting too comfortable. I'm like, I'm on here. It's just me and my people watching me right now. That's
you got what
my shit to my people.
You got. Hey, yo, everybody already heard
might slip up. They gonna see it.
Everybody already heard you. You got the knowledge.
I said, oh man, I gotta stop. Let me not do that again.
Yeah, you got the knowledge.
When I did the LLC business topic, I was trying to tell them like, yo, they got y'all approaching the LLCs wrong. Like y'all giving more money to the government than y'all making off of these LLCs.
Yeah.
Yo, somebody in a comment tried to like flip it crazy. I said, oh, you is slick.
Yeah.
Oh, they done got you. You slick as hell.
Yep.
I said, nah.
Yeah, you got it, man.
I was just like, yo, why don't everybody get DBA? Start with a DBA and then the LLC.
Nah.
He flipped that shit. I was like, oh, damn. Let me shut up on them topics.
Yeah.
I ain't about to give you niggas no more little loopholes and shit.
Nope. Nah.
Yo, how y'all feel about music? Word. That's how y'all feeling? Happy. Yo, word. That's crazy. Yo, Mac.
Nigga said Taylor Swift at the Kansas City game, nigga.
I got you. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, how was Taylor Swift at the Kansas City game?
Yo, look. First of all, no, I can't even talk on that neither. I can't. That's the NFL. Oh my God.
I'm talking about. That's a good look. She's a great singer. I love her singing.
She bodied that.
She's a good singer.
She bodied that.
How you
I ain't
feel
even
about
gonna lie.
Nelly and Ashanti? Oh man,
Yo,
shit is fire.
see?
I love Black
First
Love.
of all, yeah, that's how you gotta approach it. That's how I gotta approach
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Yo, I
This
love
Black Love shit
Ashanti.
is
What?
beautiful.
That is black on black love right there.
That's
Black
love,
power.
man. That's love.
Yo, but see, that's the thing though. Them motherfuckers be getting my
Hey, hey yo, they be like this. Hey yo,
look
they
at
be like,
love.
hey
Love
yo,
is
this
facing
what?
the most lawsuits. This nigga done got the love. I
Yup,
said, damn, man.
yup.
Damn, man. Why you gotta sue Ciroc? Why you gotta do that, man? Why they about to get you out of here, man? Chill, man.
Word. Nah, you got to keep. So listen, you see what you're doing, right? You see how you
Yeah.
working it, right?
Yeah.
You working it now.
I'm
You getting
learning.
it.
I'm learning, bro. I'm
You
learning.
getting
I
it.
told you I'm
They
learning.
gonna say, hey
I
yo,
be getting caught up. I
hey
get
yo, they
caught
gonna
up.
be like, so how's designer and shit? They caught him on the plane with his hand on his meat.
Yo, and then I get caught up personally.
And you be like, yo, well, that nigga's a nasty motherfucker. He's a clown. And they, hey, yo, listen, look, that nigga's been jerk master. So
got him. There
yeah,
he goes.
see, so you gotta. So once you learn that, you'll be all right.
Nah, you definitely right, big bro. Yo, I'll be really go. I'll be like, yo, nigga, I'm gonna be blatant with it.
Yeah.
That's why nobody being real.
Nah, cause
Nobody
your
wanna
mind.
block
Hey,
their
yo,
blessings,
listen.
nigga. Nah.
You 21
Hell yeah.
with that mind. That's why, nigga. You advance. You go to this classroom and you be like, I'm done, teacher. Fuck y'all. And that's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You know them niggas that's advanced. They go into class. They finish doing what they doing.
Damn, I'm really a nerd, so I used to be the
Yeah.
first nigga to finish my test and literally do that.
See?
I'm done.
See?
I can go outside now. I can go chill in
See?
the
Now
hallway.
you in trouble. Now you in trouble. Now you outside getting in trouble.
Yo,
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So just remember that. But yo, it was great talking to you, man. We definitely
Same
gonna
here,
chop
big
it
bro.
up again,
Literally.
man.
Great
Nothing
speaking
but
with you for a
success
fact.
for you.
Hell yeah, appreciate
I
it.
just
Much
followed
love,
you on the gram too.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna tune in once I get off of this. I'm recording from my phone right now.
Yeah, my fault, Leeky. I just had to, introduce
Nah, we was
my man.
vibed out. That was
That's my
energy right
mentor
there.
and
And
he's
bro,
just been putting me on
nigga,
game.
I'm glad you just did that. Cause I just said, bro, he just taught me so much. I'm gonna go back and rewatch this shit. Honestly, this shit, I was creating this so we could teach some people, and I just learned some real shit.
East New York, right?
When he said that,
Brownsville.
you're so smart, but you have to still put your creation mind involved, involve your creation mind. That was a big gem because I can still give these gems out. I just have to be more creative with it. I be too loose with this shit. I just throw it out there when I could be way more creative with this shit. Like,
that's a fact.
I do it with rapping. I sit down and rap and just hand that shit and just put it in between the lines.
Yo, he could talk. Tell him he could talk loops around niggas the way how he talking. And they don't even know what the fuck he talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, that's what I gotta do. I be trying to not do the loops because I don't be wanting to offend people. So I don't be wanting people to feel like, yo, I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't get that joke.
And what's your sign, Leeky?
Aries.
Oh, Aries, yeah.
What's that? August?
That's April.
April.
That's
But
April.
I keep it 1,000 though. I'm like, I don't really like. Some people knew their sign and was more in tune with their shit. I wasn't really like in tune with
me neither
characteristics of that shit.
Yeah, me
like,
neither.
I feel like some people like what they sign is like they really come off as that and they study that.
Aries is a fire.
That's why they come off like that.
Yeah, I believe Aries is.
That's one thing.
And I'm a fire. I'm a fire.
That's what they always say.
Sound like me. You sound like a Virgo. I'm blunt.
Yeah, they don't care.
That's why.
Yeah.
So I'll be trying to think like, yo, let me not sound too blunt or come off rude. Cause when you do metaphors sometimes, that could come off rude. Niggas like, yo, what the fuck is you talking? What are you talking about? You either sound like dumb as fuck or you sound rude.
Yeah. But he could go there when he put out weight.
That's why I love that insurance policy. That's how I would be talking to these motherfuckers. Yeah. Like that line, that was a major line. That was like a loophole bar right there. Yeah. Like that's something that if you just listening, you're not gonna catch on.
But you know, the thing that make Leeky dope, he could reach the streets. Yeah. Somebody that could speak and be a man of the streets, because he's been there where I listened to his lyrics and he's gotten that bag before. Gotcha. So he had no problem with getting. It's just he elevated. You feel what I'm saying? So
It's growing up in the streets and realizing like, yo, shit, maybe this was not what I really wanted for myself. This is what I did because this is what I had the ability to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
And
That's
I
real.
feel like a lot of these new younger kids that's actually talented, they're showcasing that. You got street niggas vlogging now. You got street niggas holding their phone, just creating videos and doing like TikToks, reels. Like they're just doing content. Before, like that was shunned upon. A gangster with a camera.
Yeah.
So you got niggas that's understanding. Y'all just came on from 5 years. So fuck that. I'm never trying to go back. Let me pick up a phone and talk about everything that I witnessed within these 5 years. And then you got people that's like, nah, nigga, that's not real. I'm like, nigga, no. I think this nigga understands life. Y'all care about this bullshit. Y'all care about jail. So he just created a podcast and he's getting all these jailbirds on it. So y'all can go listen to this shit because that's what y'all care about. Like
that's real shit.
You know what he could do? I just thought about with him real quick though. With the way how he talks and the way how he does it, I think he could come out with a real good podcast. I'm talking about that shit'll blow the fucking. He would relate to all of the kids, and he would have all the young rappers and everybody come up on here just to talk about their childhoods, talk about where they was at.
Yes, like, and that will do more damage than me giving any game out.
Yeah.
Because things like that are not even done in time right now. Like when interviewers pull them up, it's like, yeah, how did you get into rap? What was your childhood like growing up? So did your mom struggle? Did you sell drugs? Yeah.
Right.
First case? Yeah. What was your first gun? What was the number of it? Was it a number? Did it have a name in front of the number?
This is interrogation.
Like,
this is interrogation.
Like, what the fuck? Building a case on me?
Right.
And that's why a lot of people's getting arrested too. Because
go
do 8 interviews. You go do 8 interviews and you gave us the information that we don't even need interrogation for. Now we got enough to just process.
Who was in the car? Who was in the car?
You done told us who was in the car. We don't even got to sit you down. Thank you.
Yo.
And we got 1 million views. 1 million people heard this.
What he's talking about, they just allowed a snitch like Vlad TV for rappers to be anti-snitch to come up on there just to get $1.
Yes, literally, that's what it is. Yes, because they're paying Boosie to go up there, and Boosie say he not snitching.
Yo, don't say too much.
No, I'm gonna call out because this is my platform. He didn't say that. This is Leeky Bandz calling out names. Because I know this shit like this. This is why I got a microphone on my shit and why I'm live. Because I've been tired of seeing shit like that.
Yeah.
I've been tired of it. Because everybody shoot the gun at Vlad, and all of these platforms. Nigga, y'all missing the gems. Wake up. Yeah. So that's why I just said that name. Because Boosie always calling somebody out. He's calling out gay people. He's calling out this.
Yeah.
He's called out a lot of people. At some point, though, we got to wake up. We got to grow up, bro. You got kids. There's no reason why you even waking up to do a video discussing about somebody else's basketball playing son. Because now, any other basketball player that got a gay kid never wants to do business with you now. So now
you just fucked up
any basketball player that may have a kid that you feel like, oh, you don't deserve to be that. You're a man. Like, come on, bro. We don't have the right to tell nobody what they deserve to do in their free time. Honestly, that's how I feel as a man.
Right.
I don't feel as a man how I could sit here and feel like a man at the end of the day by going, yo, Mac, yo, this what you do on your free. That's how you have sex. What? Like, that's weird. I don't know where that idea comes from, where we get that from. But that needs to stop. That's another thing that needs to stop.
Yeah.
Us worrying about what people do in their free time, that shit is very, very annoying. Like, I don't know where we get that from.
That's
it's so shit. Annoying.
That's real shit. That's real shit.
It's mad annoying.
Yeah, my thing is that a lot of people, instead of them focusing on their craft and them carving out time and focus on themselves, they worrying about somebody else. And that's when I reflect back to staying in your lane.
Yes.
You feel what I'm saying? Because anytime you're trying to get, anytime you seek validation, you get violated. You shouldn't seek validation from anybody. You know what I mean?
Why are you seeking the validation?
Right.
That's what leads to the question. You validate something that deserves to be validated. Now, we notice as humans, someone is seeking validation when we feel like, yo, you didn't check none of these boxes that grabs it, that gains respect. But you coming in front of me pumping all of this shit to be validated, that's when I get bothered. Like, yo, come on.
Yep.
So it's been so many older people speaking out against Vlad's No Jumper, and I don't like a lot of these platforms.
Yeah. A lot of them is going. Yeah.
Breath, you not about to hear me. I speak on academics. I come at act more than them, cause nigga, you black. I'm about to holler at my culture before. But that's the thing. Niggas won't even sit down with act and express themselves to act like a man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about without threatening somebody. I'm not talking about threatening him. No, by just saying, yo, I get your idea. I understand that, but you can approach it differently.
Right.
Approach it more respectfully. That's it.
They go.
Nobody has yet to say that to act. But
Right.
niggas is going to No Jumper talking about some stop using our culture. Yeah, using it. After their interview didn't get, and then you look as to why they're saying that they interview didn't get out.
Right.
Somebody dissed them in the last interview No Jumper did, or somebody that they don't like is on the platform. It's always something that has to do with their personal feelings.
That's a fact.
I feel that's not fair. We got to take that away when we're just coming on platforms and speaking out, because that does very much damage. So if you mad at No Jumper for not paying you your fee, that don't mean go on another platform and say, yeah, I'm on Vlad because Vlad ain't No Jumper. If it's all the same shit, I'm sorry.
That's a fact.
I think honestly more people has been arrested from Vlad than No Jumper, and I see so many people ganging up to like pin the nail on Adam. And this is people that came from working with him or worked with him and stuff like that. So it's becoming a bit confusing. Like at some point we gotta tap into us. We gotta realize us. We can't keep pointing a finger at the white.
Right.
I don't like when people do that,
shit.
especially colored people, because it's like, yo, that's not helping us get anywhere. That's not helping us get nowhere. Like, fuck, Martin Luther King got killed for saying he want black and whites to come together. And y'all and niggas out here talking about some white people the devil. Look at what they do to our culture. Like, yo, chill. If you feel bothered by what they doing to our culture, do something to change it.
Right.
See, niggas speak out and don't make no action to change it. They speak out and then they go and post up guns on social media. They speak out. You know what I'm saying? They say other people are fucking up the community and the culture, and then they go incite this energy.
That's a fact.
They inspire this energy, this motivation. These niggas got millions of dollars still showing guns and holding guns. Yo, bro, showcase security, cop security. Showcase teams, investing in a team, a business team. Like, showcase these things. But then again, when you see the artists that have a business team and people that have, like, you know, all of the other characteristics that take to be this successful person, nobody follows those steps.
That's a fact.
So that's where I say he taught me a big gem there, because it's like, you know, you're teaching me how to package up my shit, really.
Yeah.
Teaching me how to package better, to kind of like clip it up. So when they think they're learning something, it's only a piece of information that you're learning, really. That's what I learned from that. How do I be more creative with it? Instead of getting the whole message out there, why don't I tell you 5% of the message? And if you understand what I'm getting to, then that should do it.
Yeah.
That should get it done. It's no reason that I should be out here in 2023 saying what Dame Dash said and got canceled for, saying what Prince said and he's not here, saying what Michael Jackson said and look what happened. I'm not about to do that.
I've never heard of.
I love and respect these guys.
Remember that gym he just spit to. Just please remember that.
Yeah, he said, "Remember that gym you just spit." Word.
I appreciate that. Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna run this shit back.
Yeah,
because I have to convert it into audio and then mix it up too to put it on Apple Music and stuff. Yeah. So I have to re-listen to this.
You know,
this is gonna be them ones that I may get caught out of that. You said what?
Conscious drill. I never heard of conscious drill yet.
Me neither.
Like somebody come out with.
I heard of gospel drill.
Gospel.
They got like gospel drill where it's like prayer is no curse. There's that shit it actually does well on TikTok. I got like 2 or 3 of those songs downloaded too, and I'm not even a Christian. And I just fuck with the idea. I
want to say shout out to Larry June though, because he actually be spitting some shit that's more some like organic, healthy type.
Thank you for
shit.
shouting him out. Like,
you know what I mean? Like alkaline.
I just had him on the last Monday. I had him on the new music list. Cause every Monday I come and do a new music.
Yeah, man. That fucking
releases.
He put out that ocean. It's called Ocean something, Ocean Cuisine or something like that.
That's what I was talking about.
Go crazy.
I had the list of all the
Yeah,
new drops, and I was shocked. I'm like, yo,
yeah.
Larry is on here with Drake. I love
Oh,
this.
word. Yeah, that's
Yes, he was
fire.
right.
That's
Yo,
fire.
his album was like right under Drake's, if I'm not bugging.
Oh,
Like
nah, yeah.
it was
He's
like,
been doing some shit.
yes.
He's
I'm
been
like,
doing some shit.
yo, I
And
love
I
that.
remember I was playing his music to around like at a time niggas was chiming in and shit. They was tapping
Yep.
and listening to it. They wasn't really feeling it until the women started being like, "Oh yeah, this is fire.
Shit.
I fuck with June." See, when
Shit.
the women start, you know what I mean? When the women say, "Yo, they fuck with it," that's when
Yo,
niggas gonna
word
be like,
two.
"Oh, I give it a
Show
listen."
was
Like, yeah,
so surprised.
yeah.
Show Gotti and Bodega Bams. Yo, bro,
Oh
they
yeah,
were
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Tan
surprised
boys, Tan
that I
boys.
knew. Yo, bro, the Tam Boys was so surprised that I knew of Larry June.
Word.
That I knew how to rap. That was surprising that I knew how to rap. That I knew of Larry June. That I knew of anything in this nature. Like even these conversations that we had, bro. When we met, niggas was
Wow,
like,
that's
what?
crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Nigga Bam said, what? Yo, load that beat up. Walked right in. Whatever. He said, what beat you want to do? Walked right
Mm,
in. And what I told him was, I'm like, yo, my idea is like, I appreciate Bodega Bams. You feel me? I'm from the Lower East Side. Like, I'm a Lower East Side Manhattan nigga. I'm a
yeah,
New York nigga for real. You ain't
yeah,
from New
yeah,
York
yeah,
if you don't know Bams.
yeah.
So I'm
Tan
like,
boys.
yo, yeah, you feel me? These new niggas, they doing this, they doing that. Like, yo, come here. I want you on my album. Like, nigga, I want to take you out of your realm real quick. Let's get you
That's a
on this
fact.
shit that I do. Let's get you on this young shit. And then I want to do something on the wave like that.
That's a fact.
And we was able to do both. And I felt that is what's needed too for the youth. Like if an older nigga come on a drill record, they'll be able to bring some substance to this drill record for the youth. And
That's a
then the
fact.
youth will be willing to be a little bit more creative to add some substance to whatever
The
other quality
motivation.
music they feel, yeah, to step
Yeah.
out of their realm. Because they
That's a,
realize, oh shit, my big homie just went and did this. But we be trying to shun shit like, nah, nigga, that shit
right.
ain't, and still in the old era when it's okay to like,
Yeah.
move both. Cause it's nothing different with this drill music and the locks. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000.
That's a fact.
And
That's
I grew up on the locks. I'm a big locks fan.
a fact.
So I'm not saying I don't like hearing guns toting and street activity and music.
Right, right,
I
right,
just
right,
say
right.
right now, like that, the locks was the locks. You know what I mean? They was on stage talking about holding guns. And if you got 24 hours to live, running your crib. They wasn't running their niggas' cribs on camera with a ski mask and 38 guns caught. No. These new rappers now, though, these niggas, on the other hand, 38 guns, robbing, killing on camera, and then they're going to go do a drill song about all of that activity
That's a
after they done
fact.
did this shit. That's the thing. Like me, I started rapping to see how much I can avoid all of that shit. Like, how do we avoid this shit? Let's get away from it.
Yeah. To get out of that situation.
Facts.
Not
But
to
this
get
is
in
one
it.
of the questions that I really, really, really wanted to ask you, though.
Mhm.
What inspires you to create designs, a new design, or design clothing, or even just come up with a new strand, or say, "Yo,
Well,
I want to bring a new flavor," or whatever it may be.
I'm gonna say this with the clothing on the clothing side.
Yeah.
I look at the situation and the times that we in. You know what I mean? Like so, during when I did the survivors of the corona, the worldwide stoner. You know that was during the pandemic, and you know that situation. You know, a lot of people wasn't. You know, they didn't want to go outside. They didn't want to be around people. And so what I did was, I said when I hit my designer, I said, I want you to create some characters that they look like they coming out of the pandemic. So like they made it through,
Ooh.
you know what I mean? But I want you to include like the Holy Trinity, which is the seed, and then you have the pot, and then you have the bud. So I want the seed, the plant, and then you have the bud. And I said that'd be the Holy Trinity, and they hugging each other like they just came out of the pandemic. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And
that is
so,
fucking creative,
yeah,
though, low key.
yeah. I said I wanted something some different, but I said I want you to keep it where it's like a retro, artwork design. You know what I mean? And then when I just told him to do Mack Genetics as far as the word, the logo, make it to where if I use this logo or this word mark that even if you don't smoke weed, it'll be versatile. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they just be one-sided, where you can have a weed brand and it just be the wordplay, and the wordplay is just so fire. That's all you need. Sometimes going simple is the key. You feel what I'm saying? I was on your page, the shit was fire. I had to get the pink hoodie. You feel what I'm saying? Because I fuck with the logo. OD is simple. Sometimes simple goes a long way, and a lot of people don't understand that. They try to One of the things I'm gonna say this, not to get sidetracked, but one of the things I'm gonna say this is what makes a creator so creative is that they do their own thing. You know what I mean? And they don't try to bite off of somebody else. And so where I get my inspiration from is just observing what's going on in the real world. I don't try to look at other people's logos, but I try to get ideas based on my experience in life. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's how I come up with a lot of my inspiration for my designs, is just looking at life and seeing what goes on, and staying with the times. And staying with the times and make sure I keep my ears to what's really going on in the world today. You
The
know,
time is very important, like for real.
fact.
Because you don't want to come up with an idea that doesn't fit the time. So the fact that you took it apart time like that is very
Yeah,
important. Like a lot of people don't talk about that when they're talking about creating and creation in general. Because
yeah,
you can create something, but it's all about thinking about the time span. All right, where are we at right now? Where are we moving to? And what do I see the world in about 5 more years, maybe at least? And I think that's a great approach to creation and just design in general. So that's dope. The Holy Trinity shit though,
yeah.
that is a fucking crazy idea. I gotta commend you on that for a fact.
Now I
Not
appreciate it.
only that, the hat,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
boy. You said you wanted to go for a vintage look, a vintage feel.
yeah,
It don't get no more vintage than a hat. You executed with
yeah.
that one, bro. You
Now I
executed
appreciate
the
it. The
vision, bro.
95 and the
Yo, next time we have you on, I'm gonna have the your shop. I'm gonna have the like a barcode there so that way they can scan in a picture of the hat, so that way
uh,
they see what I'm talking about. I
uh,
ain't have enough time to load up the hat and all of that, but the
mhm.
hat, bro,
Yeah, good
that
looking.
shit, that's something that you don't even gotta be on for me to be advertising that shit up there for you. Nigga.
Now
I'm
I
gonna have
appreciate
that as
that,
one of the
bro.
sponsors
That's
for you,
real.
big bro.
That's
I
real.
got you, cause
That's
yeah, that
real.
hat is fire, bro. Like that shit is hard. And I love looks like that. Like that's something you wear with a white tee, some gray sweats, just rock out. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
even in the summer, bro, you throw some shorts on, white tee. Make sure you got on some good retro classic shoes. Like
Yep.
all you need is some good New Balances to match the hat. You Gucci. Some
Yep.
good Reeboks to match that. Any pair of vintage classic kicks and you're Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I appreciate that. That's
So I
real.
definitely want to commend you on that hat, bro. I'm one of
That's
them niggas
real.
when I'm like, when I see something that moves me, inspires me, or I'm like a fan of
Yeah.
something, I say that shit, bro. So
Yeah. And then
yeah,
don't
I'm
check
gonna
me,
let you
check
know
that
that shit.
pH. I want to clarify something, because it's just a couple. It's not all of them, because I've
Yeah,
met women that say, yo, that shit is fire.
it is,
But you
bro.
have certain women,
Cause
yeah, you know what I mean?
let's do it.
Yeah. Because it's
I
really a
already know
play
where you're
on.
going. I love it.
It's really a play
Yo.
on when you water in cannabis, you want the pH to be about between 5.9 and 6.5. And
Uh-huh.
so it's a play on cannabis, and it's also a play on men and women pH. And
Yes.
so what I'm saying is, just don't check me, check that pH. Because
Yes.
it was a time where, this conversation arising on different podcasts with everybody having something to say, but it's like, check your health. Don't check me and
Yes.
check that pH. So
Yes.
I felt like, it's a great quote. It's a great quote. You know what I
I
mean?
love that idea. I
Yeah, I
love that idea.
appreciate it. I
Cause I'm not
appreciate
even
it.
gonna lie. I don't know if I'm bugging, but I start to notice, right? When I hang with people, I'm like, yo, a lot of people don't drink that much water.
Mhm. No, that's true. That's
Like,
true.
yo, I hang with niggas, right? I'm the only nigga going in to buy water. Niggas get
Yeah, yeah,
Coca-Colas, all of the
yeah,
shit with like
yeah. No
300
water. Yeah,
crystal. I'm like, yo, damn, this shit just
yeah,
syrup. And
yeah,
5% concentration, 2% juice.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
the rest?
yeah, yeah.
You ever read the back of some of these juices? Like,
Yeah, now the
that
sugar, the
alone,
sugar content is crazy.
yo,
It's
no, but what's
crazy.
scaring me is behind some of these juices, right? It says like 10% juice.
Hmm.
My thing is like, yo, what the fuck is the rest of it?
Yeah, The
Yo, if I'm
90%.
thinking that a bottle of juice or a cup of juice is a cup of juice, and you telling me that only 10% of my cup of juice is juice, what is
What,
the rest of
what are
it?
you stretching it with?
What is you
Yeah,
stretching it with
yeah,
is my
yeah,
thing? What is the
yeah.
mixture?
It should have stepped on.
Because I'm
Yeah,
not just going for water. Let's say, because if it's water, then I'm sticking to my water.
yeah, 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 yeah. This shit
Yo,
stepped on. Yeah,
bro, that shit be killing me. I'm like, yo, what is it? Like, what is it?
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
bro. So that PA shit, that shit was hilarious.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That's what I said. I
Here's a
said one of the
oh,
cats one of the cats I want to get to rock it would be Fresher as well. Because
oh,
he go by PH.
that's
He
sneaky.
from the
And you
town
know it's
too.
crazy. Yeah, he from the
Yeah, yeah,
town.
yeah. He from the town, so we
And
gotta
you
get
know what's
something done.
crazy? I
I
don't
know
know if
his.
I
I
ever
know one of
told you
his
this.
cats. Huh?
I don't know if I ever told you this. He used to work at the school that I went to.
Word?
If I'm lying, I'm flying. That's how we know
That's
each
crazy.
other.
That's crazy.
Yo,
That's crazy. Shout out to Fresh,
I
man. Shout
remember
out
because
to
this when
Fresh.
I first started getting into music, right? He like first of all, the branding and all of that.
Hmm.
PH. That's a big part of PH. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I'm gonna keep it.
Word?
Yo,
That's
this nigga had my
crazy.
whole school wearing dog tags, bro. He had my whole school wearing dog tags. He said,
Damn, yo. Shout out to Fresher.
yo, fresher, PH with your PH with fresh with a PH, fresher, PH,
Yeah.
fresh. Like that shit was a crazy
Yeah,
idea.
that's different.
So the way he was doing the merch drops, nigga, he
Mm.
was like dropping pieces.
Mm.
But the thing was, this is my first month in school. I noticed this nigga, right? I noticed this shit about him, right? The first week of school, my teacher got his shirt on. Three students got shirts on. Another student's got a hat on. One student got a dog tag. Other teachers got dog tags. They got a shirt. He got a hoodie. Like everybody, the whole school was wearing his shit. I said, nah, bro. It's him working at the school and got the whole school wearing the merch. That was just
Yeah,
so
he really.
brilliant to me. It was so like cool. It was cool as fuck to me.
Yeah.
So I was studying him for so long, watching him for like a year. So I come to him after a while, like after I felt like, yo, we close. I know you. I've been in this school. This is my second year in this school. Nigga, what's up? Like, yo, let's do a record.
Mm. Yeah, yeah,
He was
yeah, yeah.
working
That's
at the school though, so we couldn't do music. But
damn.
we got to reconnect because he found me doing music. So he's like, yo,
Yeah, yeah,
nigga, you lit with it like this
yeah,
too? Oh, let's get it.
yeah,
We both active. Cause there's some shit where you both coming up and then you both see, oh, we wasn't
yeah,
working. I knew you was going somewhere type shit.
yeah.
Cause he used to tell me every time I was being bad, yo, my nigga, come on, bro. You like my mans, bro. Why do I have to like,
Right.
why you gotta be in trouble right now? And I gotta give you this pep talk. Chill.
That's
You used to
real.
be the one to calm me down. So
That's
I may
real.
be able to make that happen for you. I think we
That's
may be able
real.
to make that happen. Yeah. We
That's
may be able
real.
to make that happen.
That's real. You know, and it's crazy.
And
It's
he's a
crazy.
real nigga. Like he connects. He likes to connect with people.
It's crazy you say that because I was gonna say like one of my mans that's from my building where I'm from in Starrett, he actually knows Fresher personally, Cash.
Oh.
So it's
Oh,
crazy because yeah.
it's
So
this
he's
Cash that I know then. Nigga,
yeah,
you
he
going
dark
with
skinned,
Cash.
yeah.
Nigga, Cash got you. First of all,
Yeah, that's what I said. Yo,
Cash
Fresher
worked there
followed
too.
me. He
First of all,
followed the page.
Cash was there too.
Yeah.
He was there like on my last year.
Word.
That's how in tune these niggas, yo, bro.
Oh yeah, so you know.
Nigga, Fresher
So you
left
know.
and Cash was there. Cash
You
took
know.
Fresher position. I said, oh, y'all niggas lit. And I knew
You know.
Cash because Cash
I
used to pull
seen
up
Fresh. He was like, yo,
certain
fuck that
times.
nigga. He said, fuck that nigga when I seen Fresher because I was coming to visit my mom's. He said, I said, yo, tell Cash. I said, what's up? He said, fuck that nigga. I said, what you
He
mean?
probably,
I said, what you mean? He said, nah, I'm just playing.
yeah, he probably,
Yeah, he a
was
fool.
playing.
He a fool.
That's a personal shit. Them niggas like fucking,
Mm-hmm.
they like cousins, uncle, nephew.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then they was twins because they used to have, they both had hair back then.
Yeah, I remember he had the braids.
Bro, they started the Pop Smokes. Niggas be talking about
Yeah,
Pop
he was
Smoke,
no.
Pop
Yeah,
Smoke.
yeah.
Yo, they used to even
Yeah.
with like, and I'm not trying to like, because people be like when people passed away, some people feel disrespected. I'm not talking about him because he's no. This was my idea and a lot of people's idea when he was alive. Like those are he made the hairstyle way more popping, but ASAP Rocky was doing that style.
Right.
Fresher and Whatchamacallit was the only two though, besides Rocky, that I ever seen with that hairstyle,
That
bro.
was doing it. Yeah.
They was
Yeah.
doing that shit like
It was known. Yeah.
010,
Yeah.
they got 011,
Yeah.
012.
Yeah.
They had
That's
that
real shit.
hairstyle. 2014, nigga, Fresher had the Pop Smokes.
That's real
So,
shit.
and we was not calling them Pop Smokes then. I don't even know what the style was called back then. I don't even think there was a name to them.
Nah. It was
It
just
definitely
braids.
wasn't. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was just
So now
braids.
that's
Like,
gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. What is the one thing you feel like clothing? Oh, we already got that one out the way. No, we didn't. Clothing designers and small business owners do not share. Is there anything you feel like people don't share? And you could take your time with this too. Like this, as
okay.
far as
So
something that you feel like nobody told you when going into genetics,
yeah.
strands, clothing, and just business in general, and just starting out, like
So
what to do
so
to
so
get started.
one of the things that I feel like nobody told me, or that I think that nobody told me when I was starting out, is really how to market yourself. Because that plays a major role. And what I mean by that is that not everybody knows how to get their product or their creativity, their talent out there in the right way.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes time to do that, especially if you still developing your craft. You know what I mean? Like if you
Good
still
job.
working on yourself and you still building up and you still cooking up, you
Yeah.
know, then you got to focus on that. And then when your shit is ready to go, that's when you package it and you dish it out. You feel what I'm saying? Because you put that work in, you know, but you can't come with no half-ass shit. Excuse my language.
And I think that's a big gem too. That I'm gonna have to add on to with you that I feel may fly over people's heads. What I took from that is basically the first time I actually started with Future Sound and Future Sound Network. We clearly did not have the word fast involved. We didn't have a beard or you product. We didn't have none of these products, right? All I had was this idea for a better media space within working with Atlantic Records and Columbia and these companies and Complex and Vice and Rolling Loud and just working with these, the industry. I'm like, hey, there's a few things I don't like, but I'm not gonna do the typical thing is just speak out. No, let me recreate my own. So I said I'm gonna make a media and entertainment agency and platform, not only just an agency, a platform. So now you can distribute, you can play, you can do whatever you want to do that's involved with media and entertainment, merch, commerce, whatever the fuck, you can do that. But did I have the full package when I first started it? No. Only thing I had was this idea in my head and the word, this ad lib future, because I used to say it in ad libs and stuff. I used to go around like, yeah, the future. So I used to hashtag it. Used to say anytime I'm dropping new music, the future is arriving, the future is coming, the future. So when I was thinking of a business name, I'm like, yo, why am I overthinking this? Why am I creating this business? That I started to ask myself questions like, all right, you're overthinking names. You're just thinking names. None of them sound right because it
Right.
doesn't feel right. So I had to go through this process of what am I like? What am I really doing? What is the main thing? I'm rapping for a reason. I know that. I wanted to create this idea and this brand or this company for a reason. What is that? What am I living for? What am I doing everything that I'm doing for? Me being smart, learning, or whatever it is. What do I do it for? It's for me to have a better future. It's for the world to be a better place in the future. It's for us to innovate, have more creations, more ideas out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what led me to land right back on the Future and Future Sound Network.
Yeah, that's real.
And
That's
even
real.
with the logo, we started off with this logo. We started off with a circle logo that I designed myself.
Fire. That's
So we
fire.
started off with this circle, and how this circle came about was because in my head, I'm like, yo, I just know I see a circle with a play button that says future in the middle. And I did that.
Mm-hmm.
But then when doing that and me seeing that, I'm thinking, oh, with the play button, the circle, it's good. We over. It's over. We taking over. We out of here. We're gonna be the next media entertainment agency. We're gonna that's not what
Right.
happened.
So much you could do with this shit. Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? That's not what happened. And then I started to go around in life and started to just learn certain pieces that I would add on and add to my business. Then I started to realize, oh shit, yo, you're about to get out of your deal. You what did you do before you were working with Atlantic Records and working with PNB Rock? How did you get to working with PNB Rock? You distributed a song from your phone. So I said, yo, don't ever sign another deal that takes away from what you're creating, what you're trying to build, the environment and the space you're trying to build. The Castanets, the this. We would have had Castanet 10 years ago if I would have like not closed minded and say, yo, let me rap, or this is the one thing that gets us out of here. No, I had to learn the levels of development. So why I say you saying time and timing and just really taking a different approach of marketing and just understanding how to market yourself and the brand, that really plays a big role, because every brand has a story and every brand is a brand because of their background, their story, and how they come off. So we got the idea and we get so caught in the idea that we forget how to package it, how to market it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was like, that's a gem that the way you said it, they'll just take that and it'll fly over their heads.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to come back and extend that shit for about 5 more minutes for them.
That's real. No, that's real shit.
No, if you thought you was about to skip, you still on this topic.
No, that's real shit.
That is important, because this helped me, bro. This helped me get to where we at right now, as far as even streaming. It's fast by Future Sound Network now. We no longer go by just the play button. That limited us, you know. Everybody thought we was a record label when I came with the Future Sound play button. So now that we go with Fast FSN, it showcases the idea that I wanted to showcase. It showcases that we're moving in the future. We're moving fast. We fast forward. We advance people, financial literacy. We're teaching that. We're teaching media, technology, finance. We build platforms. We have platforms. We're teaching how to build platforms. So what better than Fast FD, Fast Forward, Fast Media? Like, what better than that?
That's real.
And we still have the original idea and the original name and company right there.
And so, I see a little, I think also what I can pull from that is revamping.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't understand, like, there's nothing wrong with revamping your ideas. Because from what stems from your first idea, you get other ideas that come out of it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like, you know, and that is important, because sometimes we'll sit on one idea for so long, missing out on the other 7 brilliant ideas that popped up in our head. But we're so emotionally invested to this one that hasn't worked out for us in that way, that we don't say, yo, let's keep the same idea. Let's keep it involved for the same reason that we started it for. Absolutely. But let's just, you know, maybe let's make some differences. Let's rearrange some things. So, you know, I feel like that was great. This episode was a fucking great episode. We usually go around for like an hour to 5 minutes, an hour and 10. Okay. We did an hour and 17. I think we haven't done that since like 5 episodes ago. So that's dope. Definitely appreciate you. And MG that you put on the camera as well, big bro. I appreciate him. Definitely.
No, that's me. That's S.
No, I know. I'm saying you, MG. I'm saying you.
My fault, bro. I'm high as hell.
I didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I didn't know his name, so that's why I was like, "Yo, MG, the guy you put on the camera." I was gonna leave that to you. I appreciate him. It was great connecting with him as well, and I also learned from him. So for anybody that's listening, I hope that y'all wasn't just watching us, you know, just talk, and I hope that y'all can actually learn and take some points in to where you can do better at as well, because he really taught me a big gem of how to go about doing these live streams better, because now I can still give them the dope content and give them what they actually want to see while teaching them, you know?
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, so that was very important for me. Like, that was major. I appreciate you for coming on. I appreciate this whole episode today for facts, big bro. Like, this shit was major. And, you know, I knew it was going to be in somewhat of a realm like this, but it went way past beyond what I expected from us two. And that's even why I really wanted us to connect and do this on a platform different from Instagram. Because, you know, on Instagram is just us on live, more interactive. This is something that'll be left out there. So, you know, somebody may get to see this a year from now on Spotify podcasts or Apple Music or YouTube as well. So this is something that we get to leave out there for them to just come across on their free time. So
Right.
I appreciate you for coming through, big bro. Much
Yo,
love.
love, bro. I appreciate it. Yo, keep elevating, and we're gonna
Let's
stay
get it.
tuned. You know it.
Much love and blessings. Like I said, anytime you want to come through, you just say the word and we got you, big bro.
That's a fact.
Let's
You know
get
that.
it. All right, bless. Stay up, King. Much love. Yeah, that was dope, man. That was dope, man. We just had Mack Genetics in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go follow at Mack Genetics on Instagram. Please make sure y'all go follow him and tune in. Make sure you are tuned in though. If you appreciate anything that he has shared, if you enjoy the conversation, you know, go show some love, go show some support. You already know this episode was brought to you and hosted by your boy Leeky Bandz, directly on Leeky Bandz TV, powered by Fast Forward, brought to you on Future Sound Network. Let's get it. Every episode is sponsored by the V Wellness at the V Wellness on Instagram, and you can also go and purchase any V product. We got the V Converse collection, red, blue, green, white. It's a bunch of flavors up there. Red, once again, is my favorite. That's why I said it, because I have it on now. But yeah, we got the coffee. You hear the beans shaking for the audio? Do y'all hear the beans shaking? Yes, sir. We got the multivitamins right here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir. BCAA powder, post-workout, pre-workout. We got that. Honeydew watermelon and fruit punch. Make sure you get right with the get right. Let's get it. Go! I appreciate everybody that has tuned in. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know in the comments or send us a message in the chats. Let's get it. You are now tuned in with your boy Leeky Bandz.